What's up, YouTube? We're in the garage. Got a 2020 GMC Sierra. One of the guys I work with heard that I play around in the garage with tint and vinyl, so he requested to get some tint put on the front windows of the GMC. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of the front two. Put 35% from SunTek. SunTek's the tint that I've been using for quite a few years now. It's been working well for me. I like it. I set up a wholesale distributor so I can get a direct and large 100-foot roll, so that really works out well for me as well. And then we're also going to go ahead and throw some tint on the taillights. So I'm going to skip to it. I'm not going to talk a lot. Let's get right after it, and we're going to start with the window tint. So you may notice, obviously I took the panel off. I took the gasket out of the way and I installed this, taking the extra time to pull the panel. I know that there's plenty of people who've been tinting a long time. There's plenty of shops that have perfected the craft, and I know that it is possible to tint windows without pulling panels. I've done it. There are some applications that are pretty user-friendly, and it's much easier to do, and I take advantage of that when I can. However, overall, I have found, personally, my preference is to pull the panel. It didn't take that long, but a couple minutes. Once you do this enough, you start to really remember where the fasteners are. You can pop the trims off if you need to. You get the tools in line, you pop it out of the way. The gasket comes up, it's free and clear, wide open. The installation allows me to tuck that in first, get it into the seams, line the top edge and squeegee. So all in all, I've kind of just gotten myself into a rhythm. I definitely prefer this. I like the idea that I can, for one, apply the pressure to remove a lot of the moisture out and just get it right out from underneath. And then I can also take a dry towel and a quick hard card, and I can really make sure that that bottom edge is nice, seated, dry, and adhered to the glass. The fact that the tint can now be slightly longer and it can go right underneath that gasket is, for one, I really like that, but for two, I have found personally, and maybe just because I'm not doing it right and I just need to learn better, but if I try to monkey with that gasket and hold and tuck and push that film down underneath there, it just seems like it traps some moisture. It stays wet and it wants to, that moisture wants to keep coming back up, and you get small bubbles or small fingers as they'll call it, as that moisture just can't evacuate completely when that gasket's in the way. I've struggled with it. I almost feel like I have a worse application, and it takes me longer to monkey with that in some cases. So at the end of the day, everybody has their own way of doing it. I'm not in a full-time shop. This isn't what I'm doing all day, every day. I don't really have that attention or that knack to try to get it done as fast as possible. I'm in my home garage. This is a hobby. This is a side hustle. This is something I do because it's fun and I enjoy being in the garage and I enjoy tinkering with cars, and I've just found there's a demand for it, so why the hell not? But this is the way I do it, the reason why I do it, and obviously in the future, if I figure it out, things may progress, but for right now, this is a great way to start. Better confidence in the installation in the long run, and just really ease of putting everything back together afterwards. Just wanted to point it out. All right, so window tint is done. We got the front 2 windows knocked out on the truck. Next thing we're gonna do is jump in on the taillights, but first I just wanted to give you a quick tour. Just a quick look, 35%, not too bad, pretty close match. Usually works out pretty well. I would have to say it's always been one of my most favorite and most popular films. It's not so dark, doesn't feel like we're gonna draw a lot of attention. It just seems like we've got a lot of good luck, regardless of the state, in regards to just that level of film. As you can see, you still got pretty good visibility in there, but it's a closer resemblance to the match of the rear windows, as you know, a lot of states do have like a 50% limit, and that's just such a light film. It just doesn't seem really like it's given the effect of what a window tint really wants, even though it does have the UV protection. Everybody just wants that look, that feel, that attitude, just that styling you get from darker windows. So windows are done on the truck. Like I said, next video, I'm gonna break it up a little bit. I'm gonna get ready, get prepped, and in the next video, you'll see as we tackle throwing some Lux Auto Concepts film on the taillight. So we'll see you in that one. Thanks for watching.